Alright students, today I am going to start with a new lesson, trigonometry. Okay, this is chapter number 8, Introduction to Trigonometry. Introduction to Trigonometry. Alright, let's understand first of all just a few basic things. Trigonometry is the measurement. Tri means actually triangle. Okay, trigo comes from the word trigonometry, comes from the word triangle, and measurement. Measurement of the sides and angles of a triangle. So in ancient Greece, you see trigonometry originated in ancient Greece. I'm not going to go into too much detail about all that, but trigonometry is a part of mathematics. It's a branch of mathematics. It's a very important branch of mathematics. Those of you who wish to study engineering and who wish to take up 11th and 12th science and then engineering, they must have a very good base, sound base in trigonometry. Okay, so be very attentive. This is the beginning of trigonometry, and hence this is where you must understand everything very clearly. Trigonometry means the measurements of the three sides and three angles of a triangle. It's all about the measures of a triangle, but which triangle in particular? Right angle triangles. So basically trigonometry is all about right angles. Okay, so let us suppose, you see here, let us say that you have a triangle. Okay, this is triangle ABC, in which angle B is a right angle. As I said, trigonometry is all about right angled triangles. So one angle is already a right angle. Okay, angle B is a right angle. Let us suppose AB is x centimeters, BC is y centimeters, and AC is say r centimeters. Okay, AB, BC, and AC, x centimeters, y centimeters, r centimeters. Let us suppose the measurement of this angle is theta. Okay, theta lies anywhere between, remember it can be anything between 0 and 180, but in this case this is already 90 degrees. So therefore theta, angle A plus angle C will always be, you see, if measure of angle B is 90 degrees, it means what? Therefore measure of angle A plus measure of angle C will be equal to 90, because the sum of three angles of a triangle is always 180. So if one angle is there, you cannot have two right angles in a triangle. So if this is 90, angle A and angle C, the total should always be 90 degrees. Okay, so that means the measure of angle theta lies between, it cannot be 0 also, it has to be greater than 0 but less than 90. So that means theta is an angle which is greater than 0 but less than 90 degrees. It cannot be 90 degrees also, and it cannot be 0. Okay, greater than 0, it can't be 0. Less than 90, it cannot be 90, because the angle A and angle C total should be equal to 90. Important thing is that angle B is 90 degrees, angle A and angle C are angles which are less than B, less than 90 degrees. Suppose angle C is theta. Okay, theta is a Greek symbol. It's a symbol from the Greek alphabet. All right. Now there are 6 trigonometric ratios. Okay, 6 trigonometric ratios. Trigonometric ratios. Okay, 6 trigonometric ratios. Now what are these 6 trigonometric ratios? These trigonometric ratios are the ratios of various sides. Let us take the first one. Okay, supposing I take this. Okay, this is, in trigonometry we call this, suppose angle theta, this is your angle theta, then this is called the opposite side. Okay, and this side is the opposite to angle theta. This side is adjacent to it, next to it, so we call it the adjacent side. Okay, and of course AC is the hypotenuse. It is the longest side. It is the side which is opposite to a right angle in the triangle. Okay, it is the longest side, hypotenuse. AC is the hypotenuse. All right, so if this is theta, then AB is the opposite side and BC is the adjacent side. If I take angle A as theta, then BC will be the opposite side and AB will be the adjacent side, but hypotenuse AC will remain the same because angle B will not change. Okay, so now if I take the ratios of side, then the 6 ratios of side are called sine theta. Okay, the second one is called cos theta. The third one is called tan theta. Fourth one is called cosec theta. Fifth one is called sec theta, and the sixth one is called cot theta. Now actually, I just want to explain sine theta, the full form of sine, it is like this, sine theta, but in short we write as sine theta. Okay, similarly cosine, cosine, cosine theta, but in short we write it cos theta. Okay, similarly tan theta, okay, it is tangent theta, tangent theta, but in short we write it tan theta. Cosec theta, that is actually cosecant theta, cosecant theta, okay, but in short we write as cosec theta. Sec theta is secant theta, secant theta, but in short we write as sec theta. And cot theta is cotangent theta, cotangent theta, okay, but in short we write as cot theta. So there are 6 trigonometric ratios, okay, these are called 6 trigonometric ratios, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Sine theta, cosine theta, tangent theta, cosecant theta, secant theta, and cotangent theta. But in short we write them as sine theta, okay, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta, and cot theta. Now as far as possible try to get used to this, okay, just try to get used to the order of the ratios of the angles. Alright, now let us just think of it in a different way. Sine theta is what? Basically sine theta is opposite side upon hypotenuse, okay, opposite side upon hypotenuse. Now opposite side is AB and hypotenuse is AC, so that is equal to x upon r. Okay, sine theta is defined as what? Opposite upon hypotenuse, AB upon AC. Cos theta, cos theta is defined upon as adjacent side upon hypotenuse. Now adjacent side is BC, hypotenuse is AC, so I get y upon r, y centimeters upon r centimeters. Tan theta is defined as opposite side upon adjacent side. Opposite side is AB, adjacent side is BC, so I get x upon y. Okay, look at the triangle, keep looking at the triangle. Alright, then just look at cosec theta. Cosec theta is opposite of sine theta, so it is hypotenuse upon opposite side. Hypotenuse is AC, opposite side is AB, so that is equal to y upon x. It will be opposite of first one. Then sec theta is opposite of cos theta, reciprocal. It's not opposite actually, it is reciprocal, and therefore this will be hypotenuse upon adjacent, reciprocal of cos theta, and therefore this will be AC upon BC. Okay, just reciprocal of this, and this will be equal to, instead of y upon r, it will be r upon y. Okay, and cosec theta, remember cosec theta is AC upon AB, x upon r, so y upon x. This is r upon y. The cot theta is reciprocal of tan theta, so adjacent side upon opposite side. Now what is adjacent side? BC. What is opposite side? AB. What is BC? Y. AB, x. Okay, now these are the 6 trigonometric ratios, and this forms the fundamental part of trigonometry. What I have started, there are lots of students who simply don't even know this. If you obviously don't know this, then you have a problem. Okay, you have to start from here. You have to start memorizing the 6 trigonometric ratios. Alright, once again, see the 6 trigonometric ratios. Triangle ABC, okay, AB is x centimeters, BC is y centimeters, AC is r centimeters. Let us suppose angle B is a right angle. Trigonometry always deals with right angles triangles. Okay, now suppose angle C is theta. Angle C is theta. Theta lies between 0 and 90. It cannot be 90, it cannot be 0. Okay, angle A and angle C will be complementary angles because the total has to be 90. Now the side which is opposite to theta is called the opposite side. The side which is next to it, adjacent to it, is called the adjacent side, and of course the longest side is opposite the right angle, and that is called the hypotenuse, which is the longest side of the triangle. Now the 6 trigonometric ratios are sine theta, cosine theta, tangent theta, cosecant theta, secant theta, and cotangent theta. In short, they are written as sine theta. Sometimes some students pronounce this as sin theta. Sin. It's not sin theta. It is sine theta. Remember that. Not sin theta. Sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta, and cot theta. Remember this order. Try to memorize this order. Alright. Now what is sine theta? Sine theta is defined as the ratio of two sides. Which two sides? Opposite side and hypotenuse. So AB upon AC. AB upon AC. AB is x upon r. X upon r. Similarly, cos theta. What is cos theta? Cos theta is the ratio of sides. Which two sides? Adjacent side and opposite side. So BC upon AC, y upon r. Okay. Tangent theta. Tangent theta is defined as the ratio of the opposite side and adjacent side. AB upon BC, x upon y. Cosec theta. Cosec theta is defined as the ratio of the hypotenuse and the opposite side. Hypotenuse to the opposite side. AC upon AB. AC upon AB. That is okay. That is AC upon AB. That is R upon X. This would have been R upon X. Okay. R upon X. AC is R. R upon X. Sec theta. Sec theta is opposite of cos theta, that is hypotenuse upon adjacent, that is AC upon BC, and that is R upon Y. R upon X, R upon Y. Okay, and cot theta is defined as the ratio of adjacent side and opposite side. So adjacent BC, AB. BC upon AB, Y upon X. Okay, you got to memorize this. If you don't memorize this, you will never learn trigonometry. So be careful about this. Okay, now I'm going to do a few problems based on this. Okay, very few problems, simple problems. Supposing, see, let me take a fresh page. Okay, let's do a problem here. Okay, a simple problem. Say this is your triangle ABC. Okay, this is triangle ABC in which angle B is a right angle. Okay, suppose your angle C is theta. Now C is theta. Suppose AB is 3 centimeters, BC is 4 centimeters. Now the question is, find all the 6 trigonometric ratios. Find the values of the 6 trigonometric ratios. What is the question? In triangle ABC, angle B is a right angle. AB is 3 centimeters, BC is 4 centimeters. Find the 6 trigonometric ratios with respect to angle C. Okay, with respect to angle C. With respect to angle C, that means C के पास theta ले लो. Take theta, C as theta. Alright. Now, in triangle ABC, measure of angle B is 90 degrees. Alright, this is given to us that angle B is 90 degrees. So I can apply Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem, okay, if I take Pythagoras theorem and apply it, then I get AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. Okay, now why I have applied Pythagoras theorem? Because I don't know the value of AC. I will have to first find AC. All 3 sides should be known. I know only 2 sides. I don't know the third side. So AB is 3 square, BC is 4 square, and AC square. 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16 is equal to AC square. Okay, so therefore AC square is equal to 25. So AC is square root of 25, which is 5. Okay, so I put the value of third side AC as 5. Sorry. Now apply the 6 trigonometric ratios. Okay, number 1, sine theta. Sine theta is opposite side upon adjacent side. So see how I am writing in short. Opposite side upon, hypotenuse. Okay, this is your opposite side. This is your adjacent side. And this is your hypotenuse. O, A and H. Okay, O, then A and H. Opposite side, adjacent side and hypotenuse. Alright, so O upon H, that is AB upon AC, or 3 upon 5. Now don't convert this into decimal fraction, just keep it as it is, 3 upon 5. Second one, cos theta. Cos theta is adjacent side upon hypotenuse. In short, okay, that is equal to BC upon AC. BC is 4, AC is 5. Keep this as it is. Alright, then let's take the third one. Third one is tan theta. tan theta is opposite side upon adjacent side. Opposite side is AB, adjacent side is BC, and that is equal to 3 upon 4. All right. Once again, you can see that you need to learn the ratios. If you don't learn the ratios, you can't do these very simple problems. Then number 4, cosec theta. Cosec theta is hypotenuse upon opposite side. Hypotenuse is AC, opposite side is AB. So 5 upon 3. All right. Then look at number 5, cosec, and then sec theta. Sec theta is hypotenuse upon adjacent side. Hypotenuse is 5, adjacent is 4. And finally, the sixth ratio is cotangent theta, or simply cot theta. Cot theta is adjacent side upon opposite side. BC upon AB. BC is 4 centimeters and this is 3 centimeters. So you got all the 6 trigonometric ratios. Now, how would this question be? Okay, how would this question be framed? In triangle ABC, angle B is a right angle. AB is 3 centimeters, BC is 4 centimeters. Then with respect to angle C, find the values of all the 6 trigonometric ratios. All the 6 trigonometric ratios. Alright. Now, the other thing that you need to understand is the third side will not be given. You will have to find the third side. Sometimes, of course, to make it easy, all 3 sides may be given. Okay. Let us take another example here. Suppose I got triangle PQR. Okay. Triangle PQ and R, where angle Q is 90 degrees. Okay. Now PR I have got, in this case PR, suppose I got 25. QR I have got 7. Okay. So first of all, I don't have this one. Now with respect to angle R, that means that angle R we keep theta degrees. Okay. This is with respect to angle R. Okay. And measure of angle Q is given as 90 degrees. Alright. So with respect to angle R, you see, remember that if with respect to angle P, had it been with respect to angle P, then angle P would be theta, in which case hypotenuse would be the same, but opposite and adjacent would interchange places. So you got to be careful about that. Sorry. Alright. So in triangle ABC, rather triangle PQR, measure of angle Q is 90 degrees. Okay. This is given to us. Is 90. Alright. And PQ is given, PQ we don't know. Okay. PR is given as 25 and QR is given as 7. QR is given as 7 centimeters. Alright. Now by Pythagoras theorem, we can apply Pythagoras theorem and find out the third side. Okay. So PQ square plus QR square is equal to PR square. Okay. PQ square plus QR square is equal to PR square. So PQ square we don't know. QR square is 7 square and PR square is 25 square. Or I can say that PQ square is 25, 25 are 625, 7 7s are 49, minus it and you get 576. The square root of 576 is 24. So the third side now is 24. You can put in the figure 24. Now we know all the 3 sides. So we can write all the 6 trigonometric ratios. Which are the 6 ratios? Sin theta. Sin theta is opposite side upon hypotenuse. Okay. Opposite side is PQ. Hypotenuse is PR. So you get 24 upon 25. Alright, 24 upon 25. Now, in the same way, all the others, number 2, cos theta. What is cos theta? Cos theta is adjacent side upon hypotenuse. Now, what is the adjacent side? Adjacent side is, in this case, QR upon PR. QR is 7 upon 25. You can see how easy it is. Third one, okay, tan theta or tangent theta, in short we write tan theta, is opposite side upon adjacent side. Opposite side is PQ, adjacent side is QR. So I get 24 upon 7. Alright. And then number 4, cosec theta. cosec theta, again cosec theta is equal to hypotenuse upon opposite side. Hypotenuse is PR, opposite side is PQ, so 25 upon 24. You can see it will be reciprocal of the first one, sin theta. Now the fifth one will be reciprocal of second one, cos theta. Fifth one is sec theta. Sec theta is hypotenuse upon adjacent side. Hypotenuse is PR, adjacent side is QR. So I get 25 upon 7. Okay, this was 7 upon 25. Now this becomes 25 upon 7. Tangent theta is 24 upon 7. So cot theta is reciprocal, 7 upon 24. So sixth one will be cot theta. And cot theta is equal to adjacent side upon opposite side. Adjacent side is QR, opposite side is PQ, and that is 7 upon 24. Okay, so if you notice carefully, see, look here, sin theta is 3 upon 5, cosec theta is 5 upon 3, cos theta, second one, 4 upon 5, fifth one, 5 upon 4, third, tan theta, 3 upon 4, cot theta, 4 upon 3. In other words, sin theta and cosec theta are reciprocal of each other. Cos theta and sec theta are reciprocal of each other. And tan theta and cot theta are also reciprocal of each other. Okay, this we'll learn later on, but right now you should know how to find it. Okay, let me take one more example and you should be able to do this kind of simple problems later on. Alright, let's see now. Supposing I have got a triangle. Each time you see the letters can be different, anything. Suppose I take triangle D, E and F, where angle E is a right angle. Alright, angle E is now 90 degrees. Alright, in this case hypotenuse DF is given as 29. Okay, this is given as 21, suppose 29 centimeters, 21 centimeters. Third side we don't know, so we will first have to apply Pythagoras theorem and find the third side. Alright, so measure of angle E is given as 90 degrees. Okay, this is given, and therefore I am applying Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem, if I apply this, I get DE square plus EF square is equal to DF square. Okay, is equal to DF square. Alright, so 21 square plus EF square we don't know is equal to 29 square. Alright, so EF square is equal to 29 square, that is 821. Alright, minus 21 is 441. Okay, this is 841, and minus 441, that is 400. Okay, so therefore EF will be square root of 400, which is 20. Okay, so 20, the third side is now 20, the third side. Now if the third side is 20, then you can apply Pythagoras. We applied Pythagoras theorem. Now find the 6 sides. Sin theta, okay, the second one cos theta, third one tan theta, fourth one cosec theta, then number 5 sec theta, and finally number 6 cot theta. The 6 trigonometric ratios. Now you got to know the definitions. Sin theta is opposite side upon hypotenuse. Okay, opposite side in this case is DE, hypotenuse is DF, and therefore 21 upon 29. Alright, cos theta is adjacent side upon hypotenuse. Now what is the adjacent side? EF. What is the hypotenuse? DF, and therefore 20 upon 29. Okay, tan theta. Now what is tan theta? Opposite side upon adjacent side. Opposite side is DE, adjacent side is EF, and therefore 21 upon 20. Remember, in this case what we are doing is with respect to angle F. Okay, with respect to angle F. So here you can write with respect to angle F. That means your angle F is theta. If with respect to angle D, then angle D would be theta. Then opposite and adjacent would interchange places. So cosec theta is hypotenuse upon opposite side. Okay, that is DF upon DE, and that is equal to 29 upon 21. Okay, and 29 upon 21. Sec theta, hypotenuse upon adjacent side. Hypotenuse upon adjacent. Hypotenuse upon adjacent is df upon ef. Okay, that is 29 upon 20. And finally cot theta is reciprocal of tan theta. So adjacent upon opposite side. Okay, and that is ef upon de, and that is 20 upon 21. These are the 6 trigonometric ratios. All right, so what have I taught you so far? Remember, these are very simple and beginning problems. Anyone who wants to study trigonometry starts from here. If you want to take 11th, 12th maths, trigonometry is extremely important. If you want to go in for engineering, again, extremely important. You cannot avoid this. Okay, trigonometry is extremely important. You will get, then this is the beginning of trigonometry. So you better be attentive and do it. All right, trigonometry deals with right angles, triangles only. It originated in ancient Egypt. Trigonometry deals with the measurements of the sides and angles of a triangle. Metry, the word metry comes from the word measurement. Tri means trigonometry, or rather triangles. So measurements of the sides of a triangle and the angles of a triangle. All right, since we are dealing with right angle triangles, one angle will always be given as right angle, and the sum of the other two angles will be 90. They will be complementary angles. Okay, we use Greek letter theta for the measurement of an angle. Okay, now if, with respect to angle C, if C is theta, then AB is the opposite side, BC is the adjacent side, and AC is the longest side opposite the right angle, and it is called the hypotenuse. All right, now 6 trigonometric ratios are there. Which are the 6 trigonometric ratios? Sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta, and cot theta. All right. Now, what you have to understand here is the full forms are not written. Full form of sin theta is sin theta, S-I-N-E. Okay, not sin theta. Cosine theta, but we write as cos theta. Tangent theta, we write as tan theta. Cosecant theta, we write as cosec theta. Secant theta, we write as sec theta. And cotangent theta, we write as cot theta. Okay, the 6 trigonometric ratios. What is sin theta? Sin theta is defined as the ratio of the opposite side and hypotenuse. Okay, cos theta is defined as the ratio of the adjacent side and the hypotenuse. Tan theta is defined as the ratio of opposite side and adjacent side. Cosec theta is defined as the ratio of opposite, or rather hypotenuse and opposite. Sec theta is defined as the ratio of hypotenuse and adjacent, and cot theta as the ratio of adjacent and opposite. This ratio of sides you have to memorize, otherwise it's not possible. Okay, then AB upon BC, AC, that depends upon the type of triangle. It can be PQ, QR, DE, EF, and so on. And X and Y depends upon the length which is given. Okay, it can be 24, 25, 9, 6, whatever. Okay, so this way we can apply these 6 trigonometric ratios, and after applying the 6 trigonometric ratios, you can get the lengths of the 6 trigonometric, or rather the ratios of the 6 trigonometric ratios. Okay, the values of the 6 trigonometric ratios can be obtained by applying this. All right, I'm not going to go further today. Tomorrow I'm going to carry on further. Write this down in your notebook. Learn the 6 trigonometric ratios. Only then you can do trigonometry properly. Otherwise, there is simply no way to learn. Okay, you cannot ignore this. This is number 1, and that is why I started from here. All right, thank you. Have a nice day.